Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be a lot of fun. We got quite the look back there at the elevator.
Yeah, I'm sure
see?
people are wondering what we're up to.
Special delivery?
Yes.
I've been hunting ever since I was 12. And we used to shoot our deer and butcher it. It was just kind of a family tradition. It was just part of what you did every fall.
So today on Wisconsin Foodie, we're going to show you what to do with that deer once you've got it.
Have you guys ever met?
We've never met. Keith Warnke.
Jack Kaestner,
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Okay,
Grab a knife.
grab a knife. We're going to take off the front shoulder first, and then after we get the front shoulders off, we'll take the back straps out. The back straps are right here, along either side of the spine. Then we'll move around to the front, and we'll take out what's called the tenderloins. And after each of these pieces come out, they can be butchered up separately into the cuts of meat that they're supposed to be. And the final thing that's going to come off then are the hindquarters. And from the hindquarters, you get several roasts and a lot of stew and burger meat. It was intentional that this deer was shot through the heart and through the rib cage because there can be some lead fragmentation around the wound itself. So when you cut around this, you want to leave a wide margin of waste that you don't use. We purposely avoided shooting deer in the shoulders because there's a lot of good meat here that can get ruined by a bullet.
I mean, it's just a beautiful animal, and it is hard to think of shooting it. I mean, everyone thinks, oh, Bambi, you know, it makes it all real. I mean, because we're so used to just seeing boxes of meat come in and you don't really think about it. And what's funny, we put this on Facebook a couple days ago, you know, people wanted to be part of this demo, and within like 4 minutes, we had enough volunteers for it. It was just, everyone jumped on it. And then, I mean, we wheeled in the carcass, put it up, and everyone was kind of like looking at it. But, you know, this go through the whole thing is just great. What do you say about the hair?
Well, the hair doesn't add or detract from the flavor at all. You wipe it down with a damp towel very lightly and most of the hair will come off. Otherwise, by the time you're done trimming that, most of it's going to be gone. I'm sure there's a different flavor between beef and venison. My kids were raised on venison and they won't eat beef. They just don't like it. And myself, when it comes to a really good steak, I'm okay with a really good beef steak, but it doesn't have the amount of flavor to me that venison does. So it's not gamey, but it certainly is flavor. Okay, it's nice to work with people who've handled knives before. We're teaching that class, and we got people who go,
Oh, you can stab each other?
well, or they're, you know, kind of just poking at the thing. You're not going to hurt it, it's already dead, you know. These guys know what they're doing.
When they asked me to do this segment, it's like, well, every time I've butchered a deer, I've always had a beer.
Leinenkugels. Good local beer.
Good local beer. Well, little did I know, all this little Saturday afternoons we harvested deer would come back, and I'd actually be on TV for it.
Yeah, but it's kind of a great thing when you're thinking about, you know, local Wisconsin type food for a Wisconsin foodie. It doesn't get any more Wisconsin than this. And you know, for me, I get a lot bigger sense of pride in the food that's on the table.
Yep.
When it was from hunting with my family and my kids are out there with me. Actually, I didn't shoot a deer this year. My youngest daughter is the only one in my family who killed one. So the cost of this was all quality family time, which you want to spend anyway. $24 for a deer hunting license. You've got a long-term capital investment in the gun. If you're buying the really expensive ones, they're $2 a bullet. A bullet's worth of venison here, that we're going to end up with a good 40, 50 pounds worth of meat for the cost of a $24 license. And you can shoot more than one deer in a year with that license. You get your time with family and friends, that's great.
Wisconsin Foodie would like to thank the following underwriters for their support: Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board and the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin. Society Insurance, small details, big difference. Outpost Natural Foods Co-op. Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. Illing Company, creating packaging solutions for you. Fab Wisconsin, the regional food and beverage industry cluster. the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources. WMSE 91.7 FM, Frontier Radio. The Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board and the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin are proud to support Wisconsin Foodie, helping viewers celebrate our state's vibrant food culture. With nearly 11,000 family dairy farms, the Wisconsin dairy industry generates more than $26 billion annually for the Wisconsin economy and brings recognition to the state for producing award-winning cheeses.
I've had Society Insurance for my restaurant from the beginning because I know they understand my business and how it's evolving and how the industry is evolving. You're going to have the coverage and the support you need for your unique operation.
The Milwaukee region has the highest concentration of jobs in food, beverage, and ingredients manufacturing in the nation. From production to processing, right down to our plates, our regional food industry offers career opportunities to fulfill your dreams and feed the world.